Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Champions of Krynn on Champions difficulty. Last time we left off, we completed Naraka, and yeah, well, there's not much else to do here, but one thing, we have to go into the outpost that has been captured by the enemy. As you can see by Golbo's companion, the outpost is down this way. There you go. You are near an outpost. Do you enter? Yes. The outpost guards stop you at the entrance. When you tell them who sent you, they escort you to the commandant. Now, we lost all information and all communication from this outpost, so there is definitely something going on. The commandant greets you and then asks why you are here. You record the conversation as journal entry 12. Indeed, we're gonna just, look at journal entry 12 because that's what you guys want to see, right? You are here for the journal entries, clearly. I can tell you that. Welcome to the Southern Outpost. I am Grilliard, the commandant here. I hear you have important news for me. You tell him about all of the adventures that you have been on and all the information that you've gathered. After you finish, you ask him about the missing messenger. He looks a little nervous for a moment and then says, "Wait, what? Oh, he has been healed. I'm afraid no one can see him right now. Thank you for delivering the information and good luck on your journey back. I'm afraid I have to get back to work." With that, he waves you out of his office. Yeah, because this is a map. Oh, good. I can spoil myself. So we are here. Okay, so the plan for this is that we have to go to the inn, straight here, then go back out, go here, go this way, go here, go back out, try to follow this route and get inside the prison. It's because, if I remember correctly, this outpost has been captured and the soldiers will not fight because they captured their children. When you finish, the guards escort you out of the building. They watch you very closely, yes indeed. So let's go here. The outpost is quiet indeed. There are too many guards here. Inn of the Southern Outpost. The innkeeper says, "Welcome to my inn. Your room is at the end of the hall." A ragged man slips into the room. Examining him, you notice that he is wearing the tattered remains of a guard's uniform. He asks you to listen to his story. Let's listen. He tells you how the real guards were captured and you record it as journal entry 87. Guys, I know today is a great day to start listening to journal entries. 87 it is then. Good gods. 80s. Oh, the last one. No, that's okay. I'm Angar, one of the real guards of the outpost. We were overrun about a week ago by the Konyan army. I was coming in from a patrol when I saw them taking over. They were everywhere. He slumps down on the bed. You notice that he desperately needs food and rest, but he waves off your help and continues his story. I hear that they miss me, but they capture most of the other guards. They're being held in the outpost jail. Also, they're guarding the north side of town heavily. I think they might have hostages there too. Okay, good. Can we play now? He hands you a map showing a secret door into the jail and you record it as journal entry 13. Oh, that's the one we already spoiled ourselves to. Alright, there's not much else we can do but go and free the hostages. So let's go this way. There aren't any children around. You see a group of guards. They watch you very closely. You've come across another checkpoint. This one seems to be isolated from view. The lead guard asks you to move away. What do? We attack. None of them can give any warning because they're isolated. The leadership changes into Draconian. Yes, indeed. We have to fight very tough opponents here. Let's begin by attacking these guys. Now, you have a longbow +2. However, so you will be fighting evil champions here. Well, we have old person. I'm sure we can deal with these guys. Kyrian, what can you do? Can you cast anything? Sleep, magic, missile, and large. I don't think sleep is gonna help me. Stinking cloud, I could try, or I could simply move you right here. Old person, 1, 2. Let's try to get as many as possible. There you go. We got 2, which is not bad. We need to absolutely demolish these guys. Yeah, I definitely want old person here. Yeah, there you go. That's why I want old person. Okay, we don't have much to worry about, so let's delay. Because I want to kill... Yeah, I want to kill this guy. Okay, now I can take care of these guys. There you go. So you can now move. There you go. Do that again. Oh. Well, we might have a problem here. I did not set myself up correctly for the backstab. It's not a big fight. We should be able to take care of this guy soon enough. Longbow plus 2 is very good. You can give this to a thief if you don't have a kender. Alright. No, you cannot, because thieves cannot wear longbows. Equip longbows. But you guys have plate mails. I don't think we need plate mails at this point. Everybody here has plate mail. You have a banded mail, so you technically can take a plate mail. Items, remove the banded mail and go with a plate mail. Yeah, you go at -1. You can drop. Otherwise, you stand at 0 AC. So drop this banded mail. We don't need that. Excellent. Actually, we don't need the broadsword. There you go. Do you need anything else? You have a plate mail, plate mail, plate mail, plate mail. Okay, everybody has plate mails. You lack 2 dexterity to actually be at -1 armor class. And you also lack a shield. Yes, actually, let me take anything else. Those things are not magical, so I can easily leave them here. Alright, we dealt with these guys. You hear children voices to the north. This fight, do I want to buff myself? Let's encamp save on B for now. And let's move inside. Let's pick the lock. Or bash, whatever. You notice that this house has been converted into a barracks for prisoners. Some draconians are guarding children here. The leader sees you and screams, "Kill them!" They attack. Okay, maybe I should have buffed myself. Okay, the Capac. Now there might be some nasty critters here. We should be even nastier here. Take care of this guy. Like, these guys are really something, so we need to absolutely demolish them. How do we demolish them though? I mean, I could try silencing them, but they have magic resistance. Or, even better, I can cast a stinking cloud. And I can only target this area. I mean, that's good in my book. Now you can cast a fireball, because there are so many people that a fireball is literally the only way I can get through this. So let's see, I can hit everybody here. Let's make sure we kill these guys. Okay, at least this turn we are safe from these guys. I'm gonna take this guy down. Ow. Alright. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good, actually. Do I want to go now? I want to move this way. Because I want to be able to cast a stinking doo-doo. And the stinking doo-doo has to... Ow! You son of a bitch! Did you see that? Oh, good gods. Now we cannot do that. Why? I absolutely need to... I need to find a way to block those 2 guys. I can go with another stinking doo-doo. I am not sure though if I can. Huh. I don't know if I can, but you know what? It might not be worth a try. So let's just remove the shield and the longsword with the composite. I can aim at this guy. And you miss. You fucking missed. Take this guy down. He explodes, which is a good thing. Okay, he is casting. He is very dumb because he could have cast straight down and destroyed our casters, but you know, it's fine by me. Fine by me. Take this guy down. Can take it. Oh yes, sure. 1 point of damage. That's what you get, guys. 7 points of damage. That's much better. One less to worry about casting. And you miss, of course. Everybody's missing. Can you delay? No, because everybody moved. So unless I want to move into... Yeah, it's fine. This guy goes down. That was nasty, but what other choice do we have? We have no choice here. This guy explodes, damaging my characters for... It's funny how we only damaged the guy I did not need him to damage. Which is very weird. But it's this game. What did you expect? Let's delay. I want to move this way. 11 points of damage. Take him out. Thank you. And we cannot really sleep here. We cannot do much, in fact. Congratulations, the party gains experience. You have rescued the children from the Draconians. You question the children, and they show you a secret way into the jail. You instruct them to hide. Yes, indeed. We're gonna save on B. We're gonna fix. We can fix. Probably we cannot rest to memorize spells. Now, we cannot rest outside, and inside you will be bothered if you spend too much time. With the children out of the way, we can now move and go. You trip. That's shame, really. Okay, we have to move this way. Follow this path in particular, and we should be able to get into the prison. We only can reach the prison if we search, but we know the position is here. You see cells filled with prisoners, so you should go back there and search to find the entry point. You go inside, pick the lock. You see many guards crammed into one cell. One tells you their story, and you record this as journal entry 3. I think we already know the story, but we're gonna read it anyways. No, I don't want this. Journal entry 3. Because why not? Go on the other side. Why can't you clamp up these entries? I don't understand. We were captured by Draconians disguised as the merchant band that comes through here every month. When we were sleeping, they killed the guards at the gate and captured us before we had a chance to even fight. They took our leaders into the barracks and interrogated them. They've all got to be dead now. Yeah, pretty much. Be careful, I saw one of the Draconians kill the commandant. As the commandant died, the Draconian's shape changed, and then he looked and sounded exactly like the commandant. The commandant and the other leaders spent a lot of time in the commandant's office, which I don't know where it is. I guess we'll figure it out. Or we'll find out soon enough. Congratulations, the party gains experience. Thanks for freeing our children. We will take care of the guards outside while you get the leaders. Real guards charge out the secret door and attack. Yeah, with what weapons, I don't know. Can get inside here, there is nothing. These are all guard spaces. Okay, let's encamp. Save on B. I think we can get inside here. You see the commandant talking to some others. Listen. Congratulations, the party gains experience. The enemy will move on sanction as planned. He spots you and shouts, "Look!" Yay! The commandant is really a draconian. He shouts, "I'll hold them off. Warn Jadefang." A wizard runs through the north door. Well, wizards. The best guys to run away. Oh, this is such a bad position to be in. I cannot cast much here. I can do... Honestly, realistically, I can do old person. You cannot do much. You can do a lot of things. You will cast fireball. Let's begin by holding these guys. I need these guys to be held. So 2 out of 4, but guys, you forget one big thing, and that is... Okay, I ain't gonna eat my dwarf, but that's okay. Because I need everybody here to take damage. And the dwarf took 6 damage, which is great. Now you have a composite longbow, so you are helpless, you are not helpless. However, I need you to be destroying these guys. So demolish them with a stinking cloud. Right here. Excellent. One less caster to worry about. We cannot hit shit. That's okay. This guy was smart. He actually avoided all. Oh, level 7. Now we have an attack and a half. Okay. Per round. Alright, what else can we do here? I think we can knock this guy out of the park. Okay, just in case he moves before we do anything. I want to go and kill this guy. I want to kill this guy too. I want this guy to be dead. Yeah, you can hit the dwarf. It's fine. Okay, because this... Oh, these guys, if they hit me, they can paralyze me. That's nasty. But, oh my god. What I really want to do is get rid of these guys. ASAP. You just couldn't kill this guy. I think I'm gonna go with this. And now I'm gonna help you kill this guy. Yes. Please. Thank you. Now we're gonna take this guy down. And you miss. Good job. I don't know if I want to do all of that. I don't want to cast. And I don't want to use range combat. Because I'm absolutely lazy. Okay, composite, take this guy. Oh, Jesus. Can you delay? You should delay too. Take care of this guy. He flees in panic. Now that's not good. Auto. Auto. Good job. I didn't think it was possible, but it actually is. Completely running into the pool of acid. Good job, Kergan. I knew I could count on you. I did get some experience. There is nothing magical in here. These are just mundane things. And now for the final thing. I can camp, save on B. No. I can exit, move the area. You found the armory. It's empty. Oh, well. Shouldn't we find the commandant's office? You feel an immense presence of evil behind this door. Yes. It might be better just to fix. I think I need to cast some spells though. Magic, cast. Okay, we need prayer. It's fantastic. We need bless. And I need to cast enlarge your PP on you. You're stronger, right? You are okay. You're doing fine. Okay, Kyrian, magic cast. I need haste. All right, and I need to enlarge Erini. So Erini PP has been enlarged. Now, do you have anything I can cast? No, not really. Save on B, and let's get to the end fight. Bash, doesn't really matter. As you enter the barracks, you see a green dragon. Company is near, and his speech is recorded as journal entry 22. But first, I need to sneeze. There you go. Done it. We need to go to 22, right? Let's see what this dragon has to say. 22. Welcome, I am Jadefang. I have been assigned to capture this soul and convince you humans that you still own it. We did this so we could gather information and keep the southern road open. Since you have given us a lot of useful information, I thank you. He bows gracefully and continues to speak. However, you also discovered a secret, and therefore you must die. You now notice that he is not alone in the barracks. He rises into the air and does stuff, I suppose. He rises into the air, but we can still melee him down. No, I don't want this, thank you. Alright, fight. They attack. And a lot of people. Oh, and they won initiative? Oh, shucks. Oh, that's a problem, though. Probably not a good idea to melee these guys. It's probably a good idea to actually kill the guy. First of all, you don't need the composite. I want you with a longsword and a shield, and the reason for that is quite simple. I need you to cast Thinking Cloud. But I think he is actually immune, but we'll see about that. Nope. Well, that's Jadefang for you guys. Thank you for sticking into the cloud. Now we need to cast another cloud, but where can we cast another cloud? We can move, but that... Oh, that's 12. Actually. Well, why don't you just go all this way? And block... Okay, first of all, no composite. Just this stuff. And I can cast another stinking doo-doo. Right here. Chokes. Chokes. Start the calf. Well, it's better than nothing. Let's begin by killing this guy. Oh, no. Yeah, but whatever. I want to cast hold person. Because I want to... Oh, ouch. I want to completely hold these guys. There you go. And then I want to get this guy. Well, at least one has got... two, actually. Well, that's actually a good chance. Do I want to? I suppose we can do... I suppose I can cast another Stinking Cloud. All the Stinking Clouds in this world. Unaffected. Well, that's not good. He's dead, regardless. Let's begin by killing all the clueless guys here. I really want to demolish these guys before they start to pose a real threat. There you go. Lorelei, you're doing a great job and I love you for that. But please do not die. Evil champion has been slain. Longbow, probably I want you to kill this guy. Right, you have 18. Haste is such a great spell. There you go. Let's start beating on this. Backstab and you miss. I am baffled by your... Well, this fight was extremely easy because not only we won initiative before the dragon, it's fine if some of them win initiative, but we were able to actually choke him with the Stinking Cloud. And actually all the Stinking Clouds did a great job at choking the enemies, and the old person did a good job. Now, as I say every time, in this game everything hinges upon winning initiative before the casters, and your crowd controls actually enters. So, well, enters, actually the proper word is land, but we use enter in Italy, at least in Italian. No, we want experience, share take. Okay, we definitely have something magical here. Because we have plate mail, shield, and longsword. Plate mail, shield, longsword, plate mail, shield, longsword. This is the stuff. The first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. So the mace is definitely magical. So Kerrigan, why don't you just take the mace? So let's see if the mace is actually magical. 1d6 plus 5, taco 12. 1d6 plus 5, taco 12. So this is a mace plus 1. But it must be magical in some way. Okay. When his troops see Jadefang fall, they break for the mountains as you record the events that follow as journal entry 4. Well, let's see about that. Journal entry 4, guys. It is. 4 is here. The townspeople come out and thank you after the last of the dragon armies are driven from the outpost. They have a large celebration with you as the guest of honor. The new commander speaks. Thank you for saving us. Your heroic actions will live forever. The people cheer you as you accept the key to the outpost. Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't want this. Alright. The new commander gives you some magic items. And experience, apparently. So, Calador. A red magic user and a potion and a white magic user. So, Lorelei, take the white magic user. Kyrian, the red magic user. And Edini, you collect all the potions. Okay, so this was great. New command, thank you for saving us. You will always be welcome here. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go where no one has gone before. And let's just encamp, save on B, because I don't trust this. Guys, I don't really trust this. Okay, let's go head back to the outpost. I don't want to enter. Yes, I want to go here. So Calador gives this, of course. At Calador, you are gonna just make us poor. We regret greatly for the loss of Sir Kargartsen. I am sure his soul will rest easier though. With the rescue of the slaves, your next mission is to find Sir Lebaume and discover his plans. We have decided that the major forces of the enemy are in Sanction. Our armies are gathered and beginning to march on that city. Dismissed. Well, investigate Sanction, that's the only thing we have left to do. Let's go to the hall. We can train Lorelei to become a level 5 mage and a cleric. So, as a lightning bolt, do I really want lightning bolt? I think I'm gonna get fireball. Yeah, fireball is such a great spell. I'm gonna learn that. And let's begin the adventure. What I want to do though, let's go to the inn and do something in particular. So magic memorize. I want you to be able to read magic. Yes. And Kyrian memorize. Read magic. Yes. Okay, with that being said, we can cast Read Magic, which acts like all scrolls have been identified. So if you don't want to spend cash identifying the scrolls, you can do this. Okay, we need, whole person, Dispel Magic. And protection, you're already scribing that spell. Okay, if you say so. Oh, they're over here. Okay. Scribe these spells. And you can scribe what? Blink. You already know the spell. Invisibility, we know the spell. You cannot do anything else. Yes. So we scribe those spells. Lorelei, you can memorize some spells. Now, Bless is always welcome. As for the magic user spells, well, I don't really know, but I feel like Sleep is gonna be a good spell. As for level 2, we need whole person. Absolute. Ooh. Is there someone casting fire spells? Not yet. So Stinking Cloud is obviously going to be the bread and butter. I want Fireball. Now, whole person from a level, from a mage, sorry. How many prayer do I want? I have an extra spell. What can I get here? Dispel magic is fine. We need those. Now, whole person is actually more powerful from a mage than it is from a cleric because it allows us to hold 4 people instead of 3. However, if you ask me, we have a lot of whole persons. Actually, being 3rd level is actually a good spell. We could go with more fireballs. That's the good thing. Yeah, I think we have enough whole persons here. I think fireballs are just gonna be great. Especially if we cannot rest, they can temporarily CC all the enemies, and that's a good thing actually. But I would really like to get one. Why not? Sure. Tyrion, you can memorize stuff. So get the stinking doo-doo. Get me an enlarge. And now what? You have haste and a couple of fireballs. As for Erini, you can memorize whole persons. There you go. And nobody else here can do anything. So let's rest. 12 hours. That's good. Okay, I think this is good because we can fix. Now, we are pretty much close to leveling. So Sir Calador is about to hit level 7. Tabitha did cap, which is terrible because, I should probably, yeah, the Ranger Cleric is probably how the develop. Look, I like to figure out the thread of each game and see what the developers intended to be the optimal path, the path that will make more sense. Now, having a capped Ranger at less, just slightly more than half the game is not a good thing. Because Kerrigan has 93 hit points, she has 67. She doesn't get a second attack. So where does this experience goes? Into the nothingness. So it makes sense to have like a ranger cleric that can take care of everything because yes, we're gonna soon level up and maybe get like level 7 rangers as we need 90,000 experience to get to level 7. I think there is enough experience to get there. So a cleric ranger is the best choice you can get, I think, for this class. Now, obviously, knight is knight, so the knight class is going to be difficult to level up. They require a lot of experience. As for the fighter, Kergan, we will soon be capped. And again, this is another issue we have because fighters do cap at 8 in this game, I think. And the problem is, what are we going to do with all the extra experience? Absolutely nothing. So I see the fighter being a multiclass, and a multiclass with either a thief or a cleric, and a cleric of neutrality at that. So maybe a dwarven fighter cleric could be a good choice, but the problem is that the dwarven fighter cleric actually suffers from the fact that the cleric can only get to level 10 with a dwarf. So that's a big problem. It's racial level caps. So the best choice would be to make a dwarf fighter thief, and that will take care of the front line, right? Because you could still wear plate and have skills like thieving skills. Now the Kender can be a cleric thief, but the problem is that thief for the Kender stops at 12 and they will never learn the heal spell. So, or the rest of spell, because their wisdom is, 16 max, so they need 17 and 18. So having a Kender cleric thief is quite weird. Now, the cleric can support you, so you'll be supporting your team with some extra buffs and healing. And obviously, you're gonna level up as a thief and get that juicy extra backstab. But your taco is going to be horrible, and you will be in deep trouble. So the Kender is quite of a weird race. It gives you so much benefits like Yell. Yell is a good ability because it removes chew from the enemy taco. And you have a thief, but I don't know if that is a good idea to have a Kender in your party. Instead, what you should be focusing is the backline. You can have a fighter mage, and you can have another fighter mage. So you have a white mage and red mage with fighters. I don't know if I would recommend a pure class mage. It could be possible, definitely. As you can see, Lorelei, which is a white mage, just got now to level 5. Granted, she could probably cap in this game, But I don't know. I don't know. Fighter Mage Thief is not a good option. But because we have a Ranger Cleric and we can make um, a Fighter Cleric, then we can make two Fighter Mages. So the backline will be Fighter Mage, Fighter Mage, Fighter Cleric. The frontline will be Knight, Ranger Cleric, Fighter Thief. And that's my final party, I will say. The Kender is nice and all, but the problem is that these smaller races like Halfling, Gnomes, and Kenders, they're quite restricted in their racial limits. So it's really bad to even. I mean, there are no Halfling, there are Kenders, but in general, talking about second edition, that's gonna be a problem. Other than that, let's go to the armory and let's try to purchase some arrows because we did use some arrows, pretty sure. Yep, there you go. Now we need to identify this stuff. Now if we sell this, 0 steel pieces, so this is a common plate mail. Let's identify this. Potion of extra healing. If we sell this, 3 steel pieces, we can sell this for 6 steel pieces. And anything else we need to identify? Yes, the mace, Kergan. You sell this 8.1. This is a big item, as you can see from the price. So let's ID this item, which is a Vorpal mace. No, it's a mace of disruption for undeads. It's a mace of disruption. Shocking, I know. We can use that to destroy the undeads. Now a flail, I think we'll lose this one. We'll see about that. The 200 sword, 200 steel piece. This is of course a 200 sword. We're gonna keep it. You never know when you. You know what? No, just sell it. You cannot do anything with that. The flail. Who can use the flail? Tabitha. You have a longsword plus 2. Calador has a longsword plus 1. And an emerald, which is just a mundane emerald. Anyone else here needs a flail plus 1? I don't think so. I don't think anybody here needs a flail plus 1. You have a common longsword. But here's the thing. If I give you the flail, you lose the elven longsword bonus to hit. That's a problem. So, whatever. I guess we can just keep it as memento. You never know. You never know when you just need a flail. Alright, we got a lot of jewels, a lot of gems. Steel, we can probably deposit the steel. Next, let's go to the vault. And I want to deposit 800 steel pieces. Now our balance is 12.6 thousand steel pieces. We can sell all the gems. We can hop into the shop in Jelek or Yelek and we can purchase some of the finer stuff there. Namely the Wand of Magic Missiles and maybe arrows plus 1, I don't know. Regardless, we're gonna go into the hole and we're gonna save. Guys, I'll see you in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Take care.